Yo, what's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video, fourth match here in the Cross-Banlist Cup, finally, Friday, so next match. Two very big decks, and I decided to change up the first deck list from Mermails. I got a lot of feedback was given, and also play tested with the new idea, the new concept that a lot of people are suggesting, and eventually I went for it. So the Mermail decklist, Mono Mermails, will be changed to Atlanteans. So the winner, as you see here, the winner of I believe the Asia Championship a few months ago, 2015, Sam Key. The name probably will ring a bell. The world's participant from the most recent World Championship. So the first place of the Asia Championship will enter the tournament Atlanteans with Triple Diva and Triple Atlantean Prince. Very strong decklist, definitely very strong. Also, that 3 Torrential Tribute is very scary. The one of Instant Fusion in the main deck, but you know, the shenanigans with Diva and Atlantean Prince. I decided to add the list because on one side it's a very strong decklist, a very powerful decklist, but on the other side, and that's why I first play tested the list, the deck in general, is that it has a lot of weaknesses, a lot of combinations, like if the first turn Diva play or the Atlantean Prince play is stopped, the deck struggles. The deck struggles a lot. And that's why I decided to include it, since again a lot of decks have answers for these plays, but nonetheless the deck is again very strong and can explode out of nowhere. Second deck list is a familiar face, Chaos Yata Lock. A lot of people were suggesting that it should be in the tournament, and I agree. Definitely banlist.dek, all the staples. So very interesting matchup. So let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the first game. Alright, first tool, and I think Chaos. Yeah, Chaos gets to start. An excellent opening hand here. Confiscation to take a look at my opponent's hand, and also Pot of Greed, the immediate +1, and see his hand, free information, and discard the Deep Sea Diva. Again, here is where the big weakness comes into play, him having the Megalo and only the infantry, so that Diva was very crucial to get Prince, for example, on board, to get a mill effect, add something to the hand, again to make it Megalo live. Decide to Ring of Destruction my Magician of Fate to get the effect go through. Can get I believe the Pot of Greed. Yeah, two options, either Pot of Greed or Confiscation, but went for Pot of Greed. More options, more draws. He draws one card. We know one card in his hand, which is the Megalo. And his set is probably that infantry, so he decides to Solemn Judgment, the normal summon of the Warrior Lady, so he's definitely threatened by the Yata here. His Chalice tries to negate Yata's effect, but I don't think I should have kept Imperial Order here, so immediately flip over one of the best floodgates in the game. That's of course banned for a reason, of course going to pay for it, it's not going to matter that much. Normal Summon Tribe, use the effect to get a Dark in my grave and drop the Emperor pre-errata and attack for a game. So Chaos are leading, very cool. Second duel, the opponent gets to start, so 6 cards, advantage for him here. Normal summon the Diva, again gets his engine going and pretty much sets up for next turn. An option here he could have was going for the Synchro summon for that level 3 Synchro. What is its name? I think it's Child Dragon or something like that, or its name got changed. Anyway, so normal summon Breaker and run into Ghost Ogre. Okay, that's fine. Ghost Ogre is not that great against Chaos in general, but anyway. So, yeah, I think I had to change all of the Haunted here. Either way, Jinzo is going to get destroyed by battle or by a possible infantry. And on top of that, yeah, this is definitely the stronger side of the deck. All of those combos, and he makes a very good play. He goes for a Herald of the Arclight to negate the Mirror Force or something like that to ensure he can attack for a game. So very good move going for the Herald here. So game number 3, I get to start Painful Choice, Painful Choice, the Sinister Serpent to my hand, Mirage of Nightmare, draw 3, so during the next, during my next standby phase, I'm probably, I have to discard 3. Anyway, at random that is. So he goes for Megalo, eventually again gets his engine going, he searches out the Molding Glacier, he reveals the instant fusion, and no Imperial Order would probably have been GG, since Northern, you know, Dragoons, Diva, not Diva, the Dweller, and so on, so that definitely would have been GG, but he makes again a good move, goes for Herald, again making sure the Molding Glacier effect goes through, and both Cine and Black Luster are banished due to Herald's effect, the Macrocosmos effect. Change of heart, nice, flips over, at least lures out the Herald so I can reborn the Demok. He has Chalice, which was kinda expected, so normal summon Tribe to try to get the effect, since all of his monsters are Sea Serpent, so that forces out the Torrential Tribute, the Demok is sent to the grave. Okay, all good. I have the advantage, so normal summon a Witch of the Black Forest, get in some damage, and set the Waboku to make sure that I survive next turn. But then again, yeah, the Mermail deck is not that great at the top decking. Sure, he can top deck a Prince or a Diva, but yeah, not a lot of plays he can do. He rips a Diva, and I rip Snatch Steal on my own, so nicely going to keep it. If he decides to summon a big beat stick, that Marksman is going to lure out the Waboku, so my Witch is going to survive here. The Catastor is definitely a good move, I think, although his Abyss Scale, I believe the name is pretty much dead. Try to activate the Snatch Steal, he's forced to burn his Solemn Judgment, so I'm going to set the DD Warrior Lady, and here he attacks my face down, and I decide to use Mystical Space Typhoon just in case if it's a Forbidden Chalice. Again, he can use Forbidden Chalice during the damage step, and I think he should be, normally he should be able to negate DD Warrior Lady's effect, so I think there was no reason not to Mystical Space Typhoon here. Maybe it could have been a compulsory, but yeah, other than that, maybe a Torrential Tribute, but here, finally, the breakthrough, rip Monster Reborn. I can again reborn my Dark Magician of Chaos because of Forbidden Chalice. Earlier it was sent to the grave and not banished, and that Torrential Tribute is not going to save him because of Jinzo coming through. Yeah, very cool. Triple Torrential Tribute, but that Jinzo taking care of that, and kinda unexpected. Here, Chaos Yata going through, or at least getting the 3 points over Atlanteans, but yeah, a confiscation, I believe, in both games definitely came in handy. So yeah, very cool. Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.